Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In last video we understand what is the life cycle of component, especially for class components. So we understand that we have three main phases in the life cycle: mounting, updating and unmounting. So in this video we are going to understand the lifecycle phase of mounting. So what are the functions available and how we can use these functions. So you see that we have four types of functions for using in mounting phase of class component. Especially I am talking about class component because in functional component we use hooks, and hooks have a different concept to implement. So especially I am talking about here class components. So in a class component we have the mounting phase, and in this mounting phase we have these four methods. So one by one we implement it and test it. So for that, if you see that we have this first React application right now, and we are modifying this for our video purpose. So here we have a component folder, and here I just create one component and I say this component name is change name .jsx. So change name, and here just we create component, class component, imrc class component, and cc for class component with constructor, and name we have is change name. So this is, and here we have a state. So in this state we create a name, and here I give the name Dr. Vipin Kumar, or we can say Dr. Vipin Tevatia. Okay, like this we save it. Now here in render we create a div tag. Under this div tag I just display as a h2 that this dot state dot name as a name we want to display, and I save this. Now this component I am going to use in place of app. So here I say change name, and we imported this and we have this, and I save it. And if you see here the output, we have this name, but we want to put it into the center. So I just put here in div tag, I can put in h tag also, that is style equal to, and here I say text alignment, it would be to the center. Save it, and if we see we have text in the center. So now we want to see the life cycle. So first of all, the first method, that is constructor. So we create here constructor like this, and in this constructor I just print a console.log, and I say inside constructor. Remember this, inside constructor. So here I did. Now I try to check this. So we create a constructor, we have some problem. So we have constructor log console.log inside constructor. Now what is the problem? Why we are not getting the output? We should inspect it. So problem is, I have to use a super keyword also, that is the mistake. So we have to use here super. So now we have the constructor, and just refresh it, and remember that we have a inside constructor. So it is the first most method that we are using in a life cycle of mounting You see the first method is constructor for mounting the component. Second one is get derived state from props, and it's a static one. So here we define one more method, static get derived state from props. You see, so we have get derived state from props, and we have two parameter, props and state. So get derived state from props, and we have here props and state as a argument, and we just return here null, and we put here console.log, and here I say inside get derived state from props, like this, and save it. And if I refresh it once again, you see again it refresh, and we have constructor and get derived state from props. I just refresh again, remove it, refresh it, and you see first method is inside constructor, second one is get derived state from props. Now we check third one. Third one is itself is a render, so we have to use render here, and already we have render. It's a must method to be implemented. So here we use again console.log, and here I say inside render. We did this, and again if we see the output, we have the third one is render. The last one is component did mount, so we have to override it also. So we say component did mount not catch, and here again I use console.log, and here I say inside component did mount. This method is a perfect method for fetching a data from the internet by using AJAX or by using RESTful API, by using HTTP protocol, because this method execute only once when the component is mounted. So here if I show you the output, you will understand it. I just clear this and refresh it, and you see we have the output here, constructor, then we have get derived state pro, then we have a render, then we have a component did mount. So whenever it mount, it show this information. So I will show you later also that this will run only once. Did mount, whenever we mount any component, then this method execute. So here refresh it, clean it, again refresh it, and we have constructor get derived state from props, then we have a render method, and then we have a inside component did mount. So this is the life cycle of mounting phase, and this method component did mount is the best place to use XJS library for using fetch method for fetching a data from the internet. So by this example you understand what is the role of the life cycle of the class components. First of all, we have a constructor, then we have a get derived state from props, then we have a render method, then we have a component did mount. So these methods execute one by one, and that's all in this video. In next video we will see the next phase of this life cycle, that is the updating phase. In this we have a 5 methods. So one by one we will implement these 5 methods, and we will check the life cycle of class component in the update phase. So that's all in this video. If you like this, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.